Hey guys, welcome back to Max Soulstorm for Unification. Today we continue our coverage from the UCL. The last videos were probably all from the UGL, but yeah, we are still continuing. We finished Group C, so we're now heading to Group D, and you will notice in the bracket that will be here now that there's one game already showing. This is because of Ari's PC. I think his PC died or something, so he had to drop out the tournament without he couldn't compete, so he dropped out. So Tiger Shark has the auto win of the first game, so he's already in the winners round. And today we will see the other match in the round 1, which is Number against Poison. Let's call him Poison. And yeah, this will be interesting. Here we see the draft. Archeology is probably Poison. Poison banned Elder and Emperor's Children. You will ban Emperor's Children against Number, no doubt. And Number banned Steel Legion and Edmec. The picks for Poison are Imperial Guard, Chaos Marines and Tau Empire. And Number picked Thousand Sons, Orcs and Sisters of Battle. Number is one of the favorites to win this whole thing, so hopefully this is not too one-sided, because he's really strong. So, but you will see what will be done in the first map. I'm not sure what the map for Group D is. We will see in a second. And here we are in the first game of this match, of this best of 3 on Deadly Farm Archeology, which is the first map on Group D. It turns out on the right side, playing Chaos Marines, it is Poison Reveille or Reveille. On the left side, playing Sisters of Battle, it is Number 6567. The openers, it seems like a Seraphim opener or a Canoness with Inferno Pistol opener. I do not like the Canoness opener, but there are some people who like it. And Poison goes for absolutely Eco Boom and a lot of cultists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cultists. And getting, what I do like is that he gets the armory after the generators. But if you move them across the map, you want to have the armory a little earlier still. So might be good to build it after the first generator basically, and then add the second generator later on. So we will see that he will probably not be... oh, he goes into melee. So I know this build, that you go with cultists and just... why you move away? You want to melee these down. The build is that you harass the capping squads of the enemy so hard that they cannot cap, but just moving about and getting shot in the face is not part of the plan, especially now that the Seraphims are there. I think he wanted a decap or something, but this is not looking good for those guys. But he has a lot of stuff on the map, like even after that. He at least keeps the Seraphims busy, and he's really late with his capping squads. Missionary and no vitiates, so only 2 capping squads. Whereas just standing here with the cultists is also not good. You can cap this point. This is a little slip up on his part. I mean, yes, there are some units probably shift click to cap, but if you nothing, cap this critical location or get some. Okay, he has grenade launcher, so he was anticipating a movement over here, I guess. So his cultist over here died, so he has only 2 left. Only 4, 2. And do they have all? They get all more or less grenade launchers now. And grenade launchers, these are 2 Seraphim squads, so he did delete, yes, he did delete the Sanctuary, so he has the optimized Seraphim opener build here. But there are now also the Novitiates in the back, so this, he's called this, I think the point of this opener is that you have the map and can upgrade your points, which he does not. He has a lot of power but doesn't use it. So you have something to fall back on with the cultists behind your listening post. But as of now he just loses all his cultists, has no army standing, and yeah, there's the GG. So I like the general opener of going cultists. A few mentions. First, the generator is nice, but generator, armory generator would be the better option. If you are aggressive with one cultist in melee, try to melee down the capping squads and then stop them from capping. This is all you do. If you then move about and let yourself shoot, it's not good. The other thing is you have 2 generators, so you want to maybe even have like 3 heretics to build up your points fast and upgrade them as soon as they are finished. Like this one and this one could have been upgraded very fast, very early. So then you have something to fall back on. These seraphims are really good, but I do not want to fight in other upgraded listening posts. You could also, as you only have cultists, you want something to fall back on. Those have a long range, so you want to have something where they can stand freely without being harassed from seraphims. You could opt also for like a fast turret over here or over here to secure your relic and this point. So you have again something to fall back on, where your cultists could stand in this heavy cover, for example, and the seraphims, if they want to get close or go behind them, then you still have the turret. Other than that, this was a very clean execution from Number. He got a little delayed over here. In general, his capping is very delayed as he uses the novitiates in aggressive mode. It would have been probably beneficial to get 2 missionaries in addition to that. Yes, it would be delaying your seraphims, but I think this would be an overall better opener. But who am I to judge? He's the pro, not me. Right, with this very quick victory, we will jump to the second map, where Poison can choose the map. Let's see what map it will be and what matchup. And here we are on Fata Morga. On the northern side, we have playing Orcs, it is Number again. On the southern side, playing Imperial Guard, it is Poison. Poison chose Fata Morga and picked Imperial Guard. A very classic matchup, I have to say. Orcs with Imperial Guard, I've seen it a lot in vanilla as well. I guess we have the more or less standard 2 slugger into a shooter into Big Mac opener. And we have probably also the standard 2 guardsmen, 2 tech priests for IG. I do not like this infantry command position. This position is already pretty good defended by the strategic point and your field command. In general, you want to get your infantry command right around here, or if you, I'm not sure if you can build it on the bottom, but there the walking time is really high. So this is the general area where you want to have your infantry command, where it protects this outer point. These more inner points are very secure as of itself. What I do like, however, is the capturing of this outer point first. Very good. I would also have liked to capping this point before this point, but in general this is nice. What I would really like would be a turret over here, but let's see. Normally you want to get a commissar out. Okay, Psyker is not good. You want a priest and then the Psyker. The Psyker is good with his abilities, but the cooldown of them is really high, so having him that early doesn't benefit you much in the long run, whereas the priest is a constant speed and damage boost, like a really big speed and damage boost. So yeah, the Big Mac isn't out yet, as it seems. Yes, Big Mac is almost out. So yeah, a priest would have helped you more in this fight than this Psyker. Just to toss some advices out here. And now there would be good to have a turret so you can secure this relic. But you could also secure it with your command squad and the 2 Imperial Guardsmen. Yes, move both over here, get this point, very nice, very nice. And now you want to hover around with your command squad over here to secure this position. You could also, in theory, upgrade one of these points, probably this one, if you are able to get it up. Let's see, I do not know if Number has teleported already, but if he sees this point being built, okay, the tech priest actually moves away, the damage seems too high. But now the commissar comes, and the commissar can, or would be best used against these shooter boys over here to help the building of this listing post. But the command sword comes over as well, and this can help also. The command sword will of course win against the Big Mac, as the command sword is really strong. From all the vanilla commanders, the command squad is the best, in the sense that it has multiple commanders and can be enforced. Now he has this ability, which is nice. I hope he cancels this. And now you want to go into melee against these shooters. You have good knockback, you have very good melee damage. Overall, Guardsmen coming over now, they have probably, yeah, they finished capping this. So they can now, in theory, keep the middle point or one of the outer points, but the outer points are already kept by the orcs. Resources looking good for Imperial Guard. Will need another generator before they can head to tier 2. This would build a generator after building this listing post over here. Upgrading this listing post over here would help quite a lot. These guys will probably jump in. Yes, they do. Poison knows the basics. That's good, that's good. There's some shooty going on. As I said, you want to go melee against those guys. Go in with the command squad and melee and have these guys in the back. It's very nice that you have the squad with the commissar around, because they will stay longer with morale, which helps their sustainability quite a lot. Tier 2 can be clicked momentarily. He did very well. He built a generator, but he now started upgrading a point. I would have liked more if he would have waited with the upgrades and started tier 2 a little earlier, but that's not a big deal as long as he starts to do once this thing is finished. We will look at it. Yes, really good, really good. Very nice progression. Good aggressiveness with the command squad here. Fully reinforcing the guardsman squad is also very nice, which yeah, reinforce the guardsman if you want to deal some damage. The guardsman over here getting crusade getting how should I say, brought away by the sluggers, and now there's a problem on the horizon. It's these storm boys. So he goes for relatively fast storm boys. Could be or a second storm boy already, and there's the bombs coming in. So this would be probably a point where you really want to run away as fast as you can. Your command squad can buy you some time, can attack a bit, and your guys running away. You are now on the way to tier 2. Turret is very nice. As I said, a little more to the south would be good. Need another generator in the base. He's building it. Very nice, very nice. Needs to upgrade his points. Now it's only 60 per power per point, and this point would be very much needed to be upgraded. But the turret will it finish? Come on, you can do it. We all trust in our tech priest over here. He runs away. You need to finish it. There's no point in running away if you cannot finish this. This is your holding point. He upgrades this point now, which is nice. But the tech priest gets so much damage, and this is not upgraded as well. I think he wants to hit the timing in tier 2. Tier 2 is done now, so yes, he needed to upgrade these points, but now he could start a mechanized command soon-ish. There are units inside both of these points, which is nice, so the shooting commences and the orcs lose quite a lot of models. I want to look at the economy, but this fight here is interesting, too interesting right now. There are no big choppers yet for the storm boys, but there are 2 storm boys squads, and this point is now upgraded. The heavy bolter, he ferried over a tech priest, or the tech priest from over here, back to builders, and now the bolter turret will finish momentarily, and this will lead these guys to leave. They need to leave now, these orcs, or they will get too much damage. The knob leader will die here. There's still some shooters. Do they have big shooters? They do not. So he prioritized storm boys over everything. Will he now? He will now start to focus on this turret. But yeah, he lost a lot of greenskins on the ground. A lot of orcs dead.
4 minutes until.
And yeah, he has a mechanized command, so the natural transition to this would be Chimera spam, I would say. Chimeras, probably what tier is number. He's almost tier 2, so you will face some tank hunters? No, what do they call it again? Tank busters. These poor tech priests. And this micro looks really good so far. I like it from Poison. Doing really well in this game. You could say he's in the back foot, but he is until now hold all his listening posts. This one will probably die. Yes, sadly it will. But yeah, there are a lot of screenskins on in the mid dying. There's the first Chimera coming in. He gets now not a commissar, a priest would be nice, and maybe a tactical control. His economy is okay-ish, but he upgraded 2 points. Yeah, this was a big hurt to his economy, I have to say. Chimera was probably a few seconds too late, and yeah, will he now use it? Probably. Yes, he uses transport as well. Really nice. Really nice. But there's the tier tier 2 going up for number, and this will be a tough time. Not sure why he ferries them over. There's still over 2 minutes left. I don't think you really need to have this, because this now leaves your base open. I think there will be, yeah, their big more choppy is being researched, so you see that power claw killing, doing a lot of damage. This turret is still in range, which is nice. Even a minefield over here, interesting. So he really wanted to hold this position, but yeah, the Storm Boys, not a big hit to the economy. Really sad. Chimeras, you need more chimeras. Just right click your chimeras, so you have until you have the 6 chimeras over here. He didn't even decap it. Oh, this is sad. He moved the chimera back over with the units to hold his base, but yeah, only 1 minute 50 seconds remaining, 45 even. So he can probably decap the middle, but there he needs to decap 2 points. 1 point is not enough. So this is gonna be interesting to see. There's even now shooters coming in. Will he actually decap it? I think there's a lot of guardsmen. They will manage to, but there's still another point he needs to finish. Sentinels now out. They are okay, but I would prefer chimeras, or even maybe a hellhound. You could also argue that a quick hellhound into enemy base would be very big damage to the economy as well. But now these Storm Boys, Jesus, I struggle myself to use Storm Boys effectively. For me, Storm Boys always die too quickly, but you can see here the Storm Boys in some good hands, you could say. They are really powerful. You need to be really mobile, hit every point the enemy is not wanting you to hit. Tactical control is now finished, but you see the economy is like really low for him, so he has quite a struggle. Tank busters are out now. They will focus on the chimeras. One chimera probably already died. Even using some abilities on them, which is nice. Has now his savvy bits, the Big Mac, the custom gadgets, I think it's called. So he can now stun the Sentinel. Sentinel by itself is a good idea. This unit card is a lie. The multi-laser is actually good against infantry as well. This was an adjustment from Unification to make the Sentinel more like it is a real Sentinel and not a less cannon wielding walker. Priests now in the temple. Yeah, this would be probably nice to have some priests around. The priest would have killed these Storm Boys really well. That's an idea I haven't crossed my mind, like parking a priest at some of your listening posts in assault stands or in red stands, so they can actually defend against Storm Boys. He decapped this point now, so this game goes on. Really nicely done. I thought he was about to die to take and hold, but he didn't. So he fights for his life in this tournament, which is not true. He has another chance in the losers bracket, but still, you know what I mean. There's some plasma guns now. Yes, probably some heavy stubbers would be good as well, but there's now the first of more to come dagger jets, and dagger jets are like, yeah, they hit really hard, especially this infantry. And there is GG called by Poison. The second game was a very good showing of his. I focused more on him, not so much on number. I'm sorry about it, but most of the fighting was in his area, general area, and especially the beginning was very nice, and the tech progression, the tech timing all went really well, but in the end it's still number you are facing, so no shame in losing against him. He's tier 2, no way tier 3 yet, but he could add more dagger jets probably. He has 1 currently, so he could add more, and yeah, his economy is really strong. Yeah, he lost some of the critical locations, but still. Whew, what a game. I like this game a lot, I have to say. But in the end it is still a 2-0 for number, which is, as I said, not surprising, as he is the favorite amongst Koiken to win this whole tournament, so no shame. The next game will be number against Tiger Shark in the winners round. Let's see what Tiger Shark can put up against number in the next few games. Other than that, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!